What's up, everyone? It's been a long time, but I've been neglecting data recovery jobs just because we've had so much work. Still touch ICs, not as much, but still probably the majority of our repairs. Backlight, 6S backlights, no display, no image, all that garbage. So we've been busy fixing those, and I get a bunch of data recovery ones here that I've really been neglecting, like I said. So I'm going to get into them right now. I'm going to do it right in front of you guys. I'm going to show you my process. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'll show you my process when I crack these things open and take a look at them, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is, this is iPhone 6S Plus, alright? And it looks like it's been put through, so the logic board was just sent to me. And it looks like we're missing a coil here. I don't know what that does, but I don't know if that's essential or not. Everything else looks like it's been put through an ultrasonic cleaner. All the shields removed. Corrosion everywhere, but corrosion abundant. All right, so let's just do this first, which is the test of VCC main. See what we get. All right. So that is good news that there is no short on VCC main. Next thing I'm going to do is plug it into my I'm going to plug it into my DC power supply here and see what it does. Okay. Let's see, 6S Plus. I always have the wrong DC power supply cord because there's always like 20 of them dangling. I could probably use the color codes, but 2 of them are colored yellow. So, alright, so I'm going to plug it in my DC power supply at 4.2 volts, and I'm going to plug it in here. Oh, it's already drawing power. So, it's already drawing something. Looks like it's kind of booting, so you know what? I'm going to stick a screen on here and see what happens. Might be stuck in recovery mode or something. Gosh, come on, man. Alright, let me swap screens here. So now that winter's here, I started using this thing because there's a lot of static, and you don't want to jack anything up. Alright, hold on a second. Okay, let's see what's going on here, alright? Let's see if we get any image at all or anything. When I plug it in, it automatically gets, it's pulling something already, so that's not usually a great sign, but I'm going to plug it in and see if it's actually booting or not. Maybe something in the boot sequences. So I get no image, nothing. Is it getting hot? CPU's getting a little bit hot. It's drawing 1 amp, even with this thing plugged in. So that's not a good sign. CPU's getting really hot, so it's probably a short on. I mean, CPU's getting hot, but it's not abnormal, I guess. But definitely no image, and it draws a charge upon plugging in. Normally you have to prompt the boot, right? But I don't have to prompt the boot, and it's drawing something already, so that's not a good sign. Alright, so it does look like there's a short on VCC main here. This is VCC main, and that is beeping. The other side is not beeping, so let's find out what's going on here. Okay, so VCC main, backlight. So, now the question is, which component of VCC main is busted? That is the great unknown. I don't even know what this is. What is this coil? What is this? Is this a backlight coil or something? Backlight switch, okay. So that is for backlight. So that's not really required, I don't think, because that's probably the secondary coil for the backlight. Okay, so we need to search for the VCC main short. We have been there, we have done that, and so I've already noticed that there's a diode missing there. So from my experience, I would say it's probably backlight related usually. Could be one of these puppies too. So I think okay. So where is the problem, right? And how do we search for it? I can see that that's already jacked up. And then, let's see, chestnut. Looks like it's got little issues with it. So let's just, I mean, get my coins here. So when you have a VCC main short, I mean, there's really not a whole lot to do, really. Let's just confirm it one more time first, though. I mean, you know, there's no secret to finding a VCC main short. I'm just going to poke around a little bit more, see if we can get some more clues before we start taking stuff off here. So, let's see. Chestnut is here. Chestnut's roasting on open fire. And that's VCC main too. Okay. So, VCC main is dead. Are these all VCC main? Yeah, I think they are. Okay. Let's see. Let's just poke around a little bit more, see if we can see anything else. Okay. Most notably, the backlight system. Okay. So, my plan is to just start removing stuff. I mean, I think that's what it comes down to. You know, you can't really. And what I try to do is, I just go with what is generally the most common cause of shorts, which is backlight and display. So let's just remove these. Let's just start removing stuff. I mean, there's really not a whole lot to it. I mean, there's, you know, it's a guessing game, really. You know, you can use free spray, but I haven't had a whole lot of luck using free spray. So I'm just going to start removing stuff here, and hopefully we'll find something. You know, I just changed my hot air settings, so I need to adjust to the time it takes for stuff. So since he had already removed the backlight coil, I'm going to assume that something happened with the backlight, like exploded or something, you know, which is kind of why I'm starting with this. So let's just check again. And the short is gone. Short is gone. Right? Short is gone, yeah. So I think I got lucky. Let's just try to boot it now. I don't know, call it calculated risk, whatever. Calculated luck, I don't know. Isn't that the same thing? So there's no more short on VCC, man. Let's just double check one more time. Alright, that's a good sign. Alright, so that short is gone. And let's plug it into our thing again and see what happens. Okay, so yellow. Let's see if you guys can see what. Like, why do they make two yellow ones on this DC power supply cable? Why can't they just change the color of it? Doesn't make sense. Okay, now it's not drawing any current when I plug it into DC power supply, so now I'm going to plug it in, and let's see if we get an image. Yes, we do. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I get an image, so if it boots up, then we're in good shape, man. This might be one of the easiest data recovery jobs I've ever had. Maybe not, but... And that is the sound of goodness right there. That means my computer has recognized it, and let's see if touch works. Can't even see it. Touch does not work. Well, that sucks. So now we have to troubleshoot the touch. Dang it. Touch does not work. Okay, so that's a good sign though, at least boots up and stuff like that. So I'm going to disconnect now, and I'm going to disconnect, and then we got to troubleshoot touch now. I don't need the backlight to work in order for the thing to boot up, so so why doesn't touch work? Let's take a look. So how do we diagnose touch problems? Well, my standard practice is diode mode. I know that the bottom pins handle touch because a lot of times people just pry all these off. So what I'm going to do is go to diode mode and what's up? And I'm going to do the bottom pins here. So I'm getting, I just check all the bottom pins, 0.482, 0.487, 0.26, 0.47, 0.54, OL. So 6 is OL. Alright, so let's just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 6 is NC anyway, so so why does touch not work then? Maybe corrosion on the pin? So why is touch not working, right? They all look pretty good here. Maybe this one. This one's a little loose, but I don't think anything else is missing. Let's just check it again. 4, 8, 4, 5. Fifth one. I mean, it all looks pretty good. Everything looks great, actually. Let's see, the 6th one right here, this 2, 4, 6 is OL. 7 is OL. Okay, I think that's normal. 8 is OL. Let's see what the 6th one is. Ah, there it is. Okay, let's see. Let's see, diode mode.
So it was dead?
Yep, it was dead, yep. Okay, so I don't have a board here. I need a 6S Plus board. Dang it. Alright, let me look for my 6S Plus board so I can compare it. Because I think that 5.1 is dead, that's why we're not getting... I thought we had a full... Don't we have a full board here somewhere? 6 Plus? Alright, let's take a look. So, okay, let's just... Maybe we just go backwards. So the 6th one is... 2, 4, 6. It's definitely OL, so where is the 6th one? Is that it? Okay, so let's... We do have a board here, but I don't know how good this one is. We'll test it anyways. 2, 4, 6. 6 I'm getting 0.61. Okay, so I think that's our touch problem right there. Alright, so I think we fixed this 5.1 Mamma Jamba. So let's see. Okay, so if we look at it, the filter for this thing is here. So we'll check to the filter now. So we got 6 to the filter, which is here, and oh, there you go. That's our problem. All right, let me blow it up a little bit. All right, see that right there? That dead. So that just needs to be replaced, and I think that's going to fix our touch problem, and that'll be our data recovery. And looks like a 0402 240 350. Okay, let's see if we have one. It was broken, yeah. So it was dead, yeah. So diode mode told us that it was good. It was good. Let's see, 0201 240. Okay, that's a backlight filter. All right. That is a 6S backlight filter. So I'm just going to pop a 6S backlight filter on there, and you know what, let's check diode mode real quick first. Alright, so diode mode from this pad right here. Red on ground, black on the top pad, and that gives us 0.58. Okay, that's perfect. So once we replace this filter, then we should have touch again, and we will be on our way to downloading data. Oh, no! Dang it! Oh, I think I found it. Alright, there you go. Oh, there it goes. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's put a little flux on this puppy and tin it a little bit. I think I just did all that in one step, so I think we're good. Get my tweezers. Alright, that's good. Now let's check our connector again. Make sure we're getting diode mode reading on that 5.1 volt line. And we're getting 0.58. Alright, so I think we're in business. I think we are in business, and I think we are on our way to collecting data. Let me make sure I have the passcode on this puppy. Nope, not available. That's shady right there. I hope there's no passcode on it. Alright, so let's see, get our battery connector. 6. It's a yellow. Okay. Let me switch cameras. And then not sure if you guys can see it or not, but I'm gonna hopefully get you guys to... Oh, my battery disconnected. Okay, there it goes. So, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's an Apple logo in there somewhere. Barely see it. Barely see it. See it? Kind of, maybe. I can see it, so that's all that really matters, right? I think if I got a non-cracked screen, you guys will be able to see it a little bit better. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so it's booting up. And unfortunately, I am upgrading iTunes right now, so can't really see it. Alright, there it goes. So it does have a passcode, and we do not have a passcode for it. Touch does work though, so that's a good sign. So that really sucks. That really sucks. Alright, let me email the guy, and let's find out what happens after this. I don't know what's going to happen. Shit. Alright, it's got a passcode, so nothing more we can do for this, but anyways, I'm going to assume that this is almost good. I just need to get the data off of it, because touch works and display works, I know that. And so that's kind of, so I've got like 4 or 5 of these data recovery jobs here, which I'm going to try to make videos on from start to finish today, hopefully. And I'm also going to plug our data recovery course. Alright, so our data recovery course, we just finished it. When I say we, it was mainly Tom and Manin from the Netherlands. I helped him a little bit with some, finding solutions and stuff like that, but he did most of the video, or he did all the video. So a lot of credit to him. But so our data recovery course took 6 months to make. And we go over everything from the boot sequence to common iPhone shorted power lines, common faults, TriStar, Tigris, PMIC, and basically everything you'll want to know to get started with data recovery. And I think it's a good starter. Data recovery changes with every iPhone that you open. You know, data recovery changes, but at the end of the day, most of the faults are, I'd say probably 75% of the faults are common. You know, so we go over, yeah, like I said, we go over everything, including I2C lines, all of the, you know, VCC main and battery VCC, changing TriStar. Let's see, what else? No image, no touch. You know, those are two things that are necessary for a successful data recovery. So how do you get access to it? Well, it's on, just go to Microsoldering.com, just go to our store here, and scroll down to the bottom. We have 3 courses available now, third one. So we have the basics, backlight touch charge, now we have data recovery, dead iPhone recovery. We're eventually going to sell it for $200, but we are discounting it initially. It's going for $100. It took us a long time to make. If you buy it from our site, you get a $100 discount. You buy it at Udemy, it's $200. So it would be best to buy it from our site. Just click on this link. You can kind of go over the curriculum here, and here's our little promo video and all that stuff. So, like I said, just go to microsoldering.com and then go to the shop and click on this to get access at Udemy. And I'm gonna, you know, data recovery is a thing that it's probably, you know, out of all repairs, data recovery is probably going to withstand the test of time. You know, I mean, Touch IC repairs are good, and I think a lot of people are doing them now, backlight problems, but eventually, I think Apple's probably going to get a little bit smarter about them. Eventually, you know, these old phones are going to be phased out. One thing that's going to stick around is data recovery, right? So I think it's probably better if you start early, get good at it, and I think that'll ensure that you're going to withstand the test of time in microsoldering and board level repair. So if you want to learn, you know, if you want to learn a little bit faster, then buy the course. And if you have any questions, email us, support@microsoldering.com, or you can just post on this Udemy forum here. I don't know exactly where it is, but you got to click on one of these things, and it'll allow you to ask us questions, and we'll answer them for you. And yeah, so there it is. Thanks for watching.